Let's start. So, the mentor and mentee concept. So, we have got one mentor, which would be associated with one school, and same goes for mentee, where mentee would be associated with one school. Additionally, mentee would be having a parent or a guardian. So, in CRM system, I'll just show how to create a mentor. So, like any other contact, we will be creating an individual contact. So now, once we edit this contact, so we will see a new contact type with the plus sign which says mentor and mentee. So
Rachna and
if I
here, just before we get into, um, is this something that you activate directly from accounts, kind of like the membership or events module? Like you have to
oh
activate
sorry
the mentor module?
sorry I started directly, so yes, I need to activate it. So here with this with my test account I have already activated, so I forgot to actually show you that. Let
Okay.
me just quickly do that.
And Missy, I
So
haven't
like
heard
other
otherwise, but it's a free module.
uh,
We'll come up with the pricing. For now, we haven't discussed pricing.
Okay.
MMP,
Okay.
Okay, so here in the My Account section, we will see this mentor mentee, and here we need to activate or deactivate based on the requirements. So for this client, my test client, I have already activated it. If not, then it should function as it is as a normal CRM client. No change to it.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. And thanks for reminding. Actually, I forgot. Okay, on the mentor page, I go to the contact type. And here I'll see that if I can choose the contact type to be mentor or I can choose it to be mentee. So first I'll go with the mentor. I'm making it mentor. So now we'll see a different tab altogether which says mentor, which will be having few basic fields. Okay, these are some basic data. So once I add all this data, I'll get to add more fields. So before that, I'll just quickly show from where this data is coming. So basically, these are all custom data sets. So based upon the requirement, we can add edit the fields to it. So I'm going to the configuration custom data sets. Okay, here we see that in the mentor data type, I have the reference. So whatever I want to add edit to it, I can do it here, and same will get reflected over there. So I just wanted to show you the relation. These are the basic detail. I'll start filling in the details. So any questions so far?
Those custom data sets are automatically configured when you activate it?
Yes. So once I activate the module, I'll see those custom data sets. Otherwise, it should not appear.
Okay.
Okay. Then the mentor application date. These are all mandatory dates because only the approved mentors will be eligible to mentee any of the mentee or to participate in the mentee program. So I just provided some random dates to it. Now I need to associate my mentors to any of the schools. So I have already created a few schools. So if I just start typing in, then I'll see my school. But if we want to create any new school, I just need to type in and I need to hit enter. We will get a pop-up wherein I can put details to create a new school. Okay. And with school, I can attach one coordinator. So any existing contact can be my coordinator. Additionally, I can provide the school addresses. I can provide other relevant information like mentor center, what all the accessories access we have, and the district and how old is this. So all these fields are, as I said again, so all these fields are coming from the custom data set school. So these are the fields which are editable, and based upon the requirement, we can add edit fields to this. Am I clear?
Yes, very clear.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rachna,
So
so just to be clear, so a school is an organizational contact record that has the contact type school?
yes, yes.
Okay.
So I'm going to come to it next now. So this was the one way where I can create the school. Other way would be to create the organization and later on edit it and assign it type as school. Let me do that as well. Okay, so once I created the organization, then I'll have a contact type which states school. I just need to edit. And again, one more tab will be populated. From there, I can fill out all the custom data set which I have shown before. So all those details will be available here for a user to be entered. Okay, coming back to my mentor page. So now I have got all the dates for the mentor configured. I have got the school for the mentor. So here I can select if the mentor is actively involved or say currently involved with the school or not. So, and I also can add more than one school here, and there can be more than one is current school for any mentor. Also, here is the delete icon from where we can just delete the school. So for testing purpose, I'm just adding 2-3 schools. Okay, so now comes the Menti portion. So as like any other field in the CRM system, if I have any existing Menti, I'll just start typing in, and the relevant Menti list will get populated. I can select through it. The other thing would be to click on add new contact. So upon clicking on add new contact, it will allow me to create individual contact. Again, I need to do a process wherein I need to add the contact and I need to add the relevant fields to it. Okay, I'm just creating any random contact. Adding the type as Menti. Okay, so now I say that I have added a contact type as Menti, but this is still not an active Menti. To make it an active Menti, I need to fill out the preliminary details. So as I said that mentor and Menti both have one entity in common, that is school. So for this as well, I need to add the school. So once I click on this change school, or I directly start typing in, I can choose the school here, as well as I can do it from the, I can create a new school by typing in, and I can do it like this also. Then the nomination date, who nominated, okay. And once I save the school details, it will give me prompt where I can set the status of the Menti. So I'm putting it as an active Menti, and I'm updating the status. Okay. So now there is a parent guardian details. So whatever relationship this contact have should get added or should get populated in the drop down where I can select the parent or guardian for this particular Menti. But here we have created the fresh contact. It does not have any relationship, so we need to create a new by just typing in. Again, I'll have a pop-up wherein I can start defining the fields. So uh, all the details are similar to creating a contact, Few addition to it would be the relationship. So what is my also the context relation with the mentee. So I choose parent if they are part of the same household and which communication profile I want to use. Then what is the status type, custody or leaves with. Then again I can have the language selection for this. So whatever language I add will be available for me next time for the selection by default. Okay, and this is how I can choose the parent. Likewise, I can delete it as well, just saving it. So here also we have got a field where we can add the active mentor, and if we do not have any active mentor, we have the option wherein same process will be there to creating a mentor. Coming back to this field, so now I should be able to add this newly created mentee to this mentor detail. Now I got this. Again, I got a pop-up wherein I need to define where actually the match date started for them, what is the permission level, so they are allowed to meet off campus, on the campus only, whatever the special remark I want to put in, and I just need to add it. So now I have one active mentee associated with this mentor 1. I just need to save it. Okay, so now we have successfully added one mentor and mentee relationship. So any questions so far? Okay, moving it. Yeah. Is I'm audible? Hello?
Yeah, we can
Okay.
hear you.
I thought line dropped or what? Okay. So one more thing which I wanted to show you here is the reference. So any mentor can have some reference names. So any existing contact I can put in as a reference of the mentor. This is how we save the reference of any particular mentor. So once we have added the mentor successfully, and same goes for the mentee, that once we have set the mentee, once we have assigned mentor to a mentee, so now in the individual contact view, we have got a new widget which is called mentor and mentee. Configuration would be same as any other widget. From layout configuration, we can just tick it and it will get added to our individual contact view. So here we will be able to see the active mentor and mentee status, like for this particular mentor, what all the mentees are in relationship with. It will also show the history, like suppose this relationship has been ended, then also I'll be able to see all the records history within this section. Same goes for mentee. So on my mentee page, I'll have the mentor widget wherein my mentor details would be mentioned, email, auto expiration date, and the match date, likewise any special comments and anything. So all these details I'll be able to view from the individual contacts as well. So clear so far?
Yep.
Okay. So as we talked about the parent guardian, so now if I just open this parent guardian contact, then we will be able to see one contact type added to that particular contact. That will be parent guardian, mentee parent guardian. Here you can see that mentee parent guardian contact type has been added to this. And I can anyways go and edit this contact. I can remove this parent guardian from this as well. So now we covered mentor, mentee, and parent guardian. So I'll be moving to the ex-mentor, ex-mentee. So now if any relationship has been to an end now, and I want to end the relationship between the mentor and mentee. So again, I need to go to mentor or mentee contact. I need to edit it, and we need to go to the tab where actually the mentor-mentee relationship has been stored. So here we will go to this relationship. We will click on this relationship closer. So it will ask me what is the closure date, what is the reason, and what are all the remarks. So the reasons are also configurable from the configurations page wherein we can put as per the wish relationship closure. Let me see that it's completed successfully, and this is for testing. I'm ending this relationship. So now the relationship has been ended, and once I save it, we will see the change that now this mentee tab will turn out to be the ex mentee, because this is now no more an active mentee. So entire page will get refreshed. We will see it as ex mentee. Here all the details will be there for our reference, and here in the contact as well, contact view as well, we will see that it says ex mentee contact type. Okay. Same goes for the mentor. So I'll just refresh this page. Just hold on for a moment. Okay. So now automatically this mentor will turn out to be ex-mentor. Here also when we edited, all the details will be preserved, but the tab name would be ex-mentor. So we can see that everything is as it is. So once I again add any of the existing active mentor in this particular mentor, okay, I added one more active mentee to it and I saved it. So again my ex mentor would turn to be mentor only. So is this flow clear from mentor to ex-mentor and mentee to ex-mentee, or any confusion or query with this flow?
My only question about this would be that if a mentor has completed one mentee relationship and then they get a new mentee, what does
Yes.
reporting on that look like, since they only have the mentor ex-mentee contact type? They can't have both?
Sorry, I didn't get your question.
So how would I write a report that says, show me all the mentors who've had at least one completed mentee, if they're still an active mentor because I've got a second mentee?
Okay, I think in the search criteria, so that actually I was going to cover in the end, but in the search criteria we have got added these fields of mentors, ex-mentors. So here I think this would be the easiest way to figure out the context wherein we can add the mentors and mentee. Does it answer your question?
Well, they might have history, right, Rachna? I'm an active member because I have a mentee right now, but I've had previous mentees that I've completed the relationship with.
Yes, so as we discussed previously, so on the individual contact view, I will have the history. So there I can see that how the relationship has been with mentors for
Right.
any particular mentee or the
Report
mentors.
on that. If I wanted to see that history, is there a way to report on that?
That's going to be the default report, which would be available in the reporting section.
Okay. And
it would be similar to what the V1 report is. So right now we are going to stick with that.
Okay, perfect. So
Okay.
Terry will give them the reporting they currently have and have been using, and then as more reporting requests come in, we'll log that and work through it as they come up.
Okay.
So this
Okay.
seems like it's really, well, I can add my comments at the end, but this seems like it's really tailored, obviously, towards MNP's mentor program. And I'm just wondering if there's ways to edit the custom data set. Like, not all mentors are always going to be associated with the school. Like WGLI, they have a mentorship program that doesn't work the same way. So I'm just wondering how
Right,
configurable that is.
and yeah, so yeah, the difference is between the mentor program in V1 and mentor program in V2, it's loosely coupled. So in V1, what was the concept that school was the centralized entity and mentor and mentee needs to belong to the same school. Here we don't have that concept. However, mentee needs to belong to a school, but mentor may not have any school associated with it.
Right. In the custom data set that is for mentor and mentee, I can change the field name of school, right? I can change that to organization or something.
School is not part of custom data set.
Oh, it's not. Okay, it's just built in.
Okay.
I,
So
I would just second that, yeah, maybe if there's a way to make that piece more flexible, because that will limit who can use this. Because I'm thinking like adult mentoring programs, like for ex-convicts who are transitioning to society, or even if like AA wanted to use this with sponsors, like they're not going to be associated with a school. They may not even have an organization. So making that school name configurable so you can change the field label and also make it a not required field in this module would make this module be more usable and applicable to a much more broad and diverse group of clients.
Yeah, and I think that conversation uh, will need input from Lomesh as well, because this was dedicated to mentor-mentee program only.
Right. You know us in here, though. We always want more, more, more.
No, I understand, and
Yeah.
even everyone wants more.
Yeah.
However, I'm not clear about how the mentor-mentee programs in US works, so I'll rely on the inputs you guys and Lomesh is giving.
Right.
At the end, someone to take a call. So I
Yeah.
believe that's going to be Lomesh, right?
Yeah, for sure. And I think that, obviously Lomesh developed this directly with MentorMe, and I definitely see some gaps as far as how you would have an online mentor application and then an approval process for mentors. But, we can discuss that with Lomesh.
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks,
uh,
Rachana. You can continue.
okay, I think I have covered most of the items in my agenda. Nihir, do you want to add anything to this or any point which you think I'm missing?
No, just I would like to cover the logical aspects. Between mentor, mentee, ex-mentor, ex-mentee, and mentee, parent guardian, and ex-parent guardian. So whenever there is an active match, it would be active mentor for a mentor. For a mentee, whenever there is an active match, it would be mentee. But if there are no active matches, then it would turn to ex-mentee. In case of parent guardian, if there is any active mentee who has the parent guardian record, then it would be parent guardian. In other way around, if the all if the mentee records whom the parent guardian record belongs has ex-mentee status, then and only then the parent guardian status would be ex-parent mentee parent guardian. I'm not sure whether I'm able to explain it or not, but
Yeah, makes sense to me. But guys,
You might be able to speak to this a bit more, but do you know why the mentor module, I guess, wasn't considered to be put in the volunteer or Fundly Connect as opposed to CRM?
That's a good question, but mainly because they're not like I was a mentor for MMP myself,
Mhm.
and there's nothing about hours. It's not They didn't track how many hours I came in when I met with my mentor. It's a flexible program between me and my mentee. We chose a schedule we could do every week, every other week, and the organization doesn't really know. Or
Okay.
I could check in with them at once a month if I wanted to. So they're not tracking that part of it. They just know that I am their mentor and that I'm working with it. And if it doesn't work out, then I would let my coordinator know for the school.
Gotcha. For sure. Yeah, no, I was just thinking about it, and I definitely see some overlap that could have been useful in Fundly Connect, like as far as background checks and, um, the application form and approval process for volunteers.
Right. And this is kind of more custom to MMP,
Right.
where you have the online process, the background check has to be internal. It's like we have verified volunteers, but that's more expensive. These guys use someone else, they use the state, and they
Okay.
get a discount for that. So there's those factors.
All
But
right.
like you guys were saying, this is more keeping MMP in mind.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I ask, so a mentor can have more than one mentee simultaneously, correct?
Yes,
Yep.
But can a mentee have more than one mentor simultaneously?
yes.
In our system, yes. In
Okay.
actual, I don't know.
Okay. But there's no validation that prevents that.
Right.
Okay.
Right. In an actual, mostly not, Terry, they do one-on-one. And plus, there's a shortage of mentors.
Hmm.
So, yeah, there's more mentees than there's mentors. So they try to. Okay, what else?
I think, okay. Rachna, do you want to cover the configuration notification aspect?
You sure?
Just an overview of what all notifications are available and what are the trigger points.
Sure. Okay, so here is the mentor-mentee notification. So these are all the settings wherein we can expect that if the TB expiration is in just 15 days before the notification should be sent to them. Here we can create the template with the content. So on the specified mentor, admin, or the school coordinator, whomsoever we have ticked or we have selected from here would get the notification upon before 15 days or say before 2 days. So these are all the customized field. We can set it. Same goes for the auto expiration, fingerprint clearance. So these are all the dates where we will be giving the notification. So anytime if any active mentor sends the application, then at that time the mentor and the admin would get the notification. If that gets approved, again the mentor and admin would get the notification. And same goes for matched. So these are all, I think, general purpose, nothing specific. Here are the mentee notifications. So any question for this?
Nope.
What is SSC on the
That's the
send to?
school coordinator.
School coordinator.
Uh,
Sorry, okay.
So these are all, where's the waitlisted driven from?
In the configurations page, we have added one more item. This is mentor, one
Okay.
more menu, I would say, and it has got the two things of relationship closer reason. That's also one of the configurable portion. Another would be this mentor-mentee notification.
Waitlisted is one of the statuses of mentee.
Okay. Can you scroll down just one more time, Rachna?
Oh, sure.
Okay, thanks. Okay. I might be able to make this work for WGLI, Missy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because right now they have a mentor application. They're using the custom WordPress plugin for the form.
Yeah.
And one of their things is like, oh, we don't have a process once that comes in to go through like an approval and all of that. So they might be able to use this.
Yeah. Right now they're, I think, all custom data set.
Mm-hmm.
Okie dokie. Anything else? Anyone else? Any questions?
Nope.
Okay. Thanks, Rachna. Thanks, Mihir. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks,